John here, and today we're taking a look at the Kuat Sherpa 2 bike rack on our 2022 Volvo XC40. Now this is going to be a great choice if you're wanting to get you and a partner out on the road, out on the trail, easily and in style. Let's take a closer look. Now right off the bat, this is going to have a 40-pound weight capacity, which is pretty good for the size of the actual bike rack. It's a very light bike rack. I can handle it one-handed and take it over to my vehicle and put it on with relative ease. So having a 40-pound bike rack, 40-pound weight capacity is great. Along with that, it is no frame contact. It's going to be held by this wheel right here with this wheel cradle, and then right over here where we have a little strap. Along with that, it's actually going to have a tilt-away system, which is very nice. It has a very deep tilt, which is going to be great whenever you need to get into the back of your vehicle, grab your helmets, grab your snacks, your drinks, anything you may need before you head out on the ride. Along with this, compared to some of the other Kuat bike racks that we have, including the Piston Pro, which is on the heavier side, very easy to put back in place. Even with two heavy bikes, I feel like it is very easy to lift it all the way up. Another great thing is it's very well optimized for taking the bike off. Almost never have a problem. It only takes a few seconds. As you can see, press this button. I love the button on the wheel cradle. Very easy to work with, and then you just lift it off. And now you're ready to go on a ride. Now taking a look at our back wheel strap right here, as you can see, it's a fixed point, and we do have a really nice setup for it because it tilts back and forth, so you're going to be able to have a maximum wheelbase of 47 inches, though I have noticed whenever it gets to that 47-inch mark, it does get very tough to put your bikes on there. So I would say that as long as it's a little bit smaller than that, you should have no problem being able to fit it on the back. When it comes to the wheel cradle, you can bring it up, push it down, and it's out of the way. And then you can just put this down. So now it's going to be much more compact and everything's kind of nice and sleek, which is how I like it. And now we are going to get some measurements so we can figure out how far it comes out from the back of your vehicle, which even just taking a look right off the bat, it's not much, but it is going to be 32 inches all the way out. So you'll want to keep that in mind whenever you're backing up or you're trying to park. And whenever it comes to ground clearance, luckily it's a little bit higher up, but the farthest point is going to be about 20 inches. So if you're going up a hill, just remember, whenever your front goes up, your back's going to go down, so just keep that in mind. Now, along with tilting it away, you can also fold it up with the same handle. I do really enjoy this handle. I think it's one of the best out there. Very easy to work with, and you can even use your foot if you need to. So in case your hands are predisposed, you'll be able to take care of that. And then it is only going to come out about 15 inches, which is really nice. Not too much to it. And then the closest point, which it really depends on where you're looking, but we'll say it's right about here. It's only going to be 4 inches. It's not going to get any closer. Now on your Volvo, it is going to be low profile. As you can see, it's not in the way of any of your lights, but unfortunately, our backup camera is going to be right here, so you'll be able to see through this a bit. But if you're worried about seeing anything as you're backing up, you can just put it back down. It's not going to change too much, but just keep that in mind when you're backing up. Now, taking a closer look right here, we have the handle. Now, this is going to be the anti-rattle mechanism I was talking about earlier, and it's one of my favorites. Very easy to work with. I just undid it, and as you can see, it's moving all around. Don't want that. Only takes a couple seconds to quickly tighten it back. And now I'm moving the entire vehicle. And if, let's say, you have a little bit of trouble turning it and you want to make sure it's really, really on there, you can use an Allen wrench right in here that you'll be able to tighten it down just a little bit more. Now at the shank, you're going to see it's going to go for a 2-inch hitch, and we are going to actually show off. This is the pin and the lock system, and with this you're going to be able to use the rest of the keys for the other locking mechanisms that you have on the Sherpa, which is really nice that it's key to like. Now my final thoughts on the Kuat Sherpa is if you're wanting a lightweight bike rack that's going to be able to take you and your mountain bikes to and fro, this is going to be one of the best that you can get. I really love the design Kuat puts out, but let's say you need a higher weight capacity than 40 pounds. I recommend checking out the Kuat NV. It's going to have a higher weight capacity, but still have that same Kuat look and sheen. And then if you're wanting to check out a different color in the Sherpa, it's going to come in 3 different colors, and that's pearl, black, and gray. And that was a look at the Kuat Sherpa 2 bike rack on our 2022 Volvo XC40. Thanks for watching.